What's going on, Philadelphia Eagles fans? It's your boy Philly Day One, and Jalen has a nice little stat line that I can't wait to tell y'all about. Also, one thing that I've noticed about the teams that either went to the Super Bowl or were very successful in the Super Bowl, meaning the Philadelphia Eagles teams, is we always have like these few unsung heroes that come in and fill positions. Like we had Corey Clement when we won the Super Bowl in 2017. I had Corey Clement and 2023. No, 2022. 2022, we just had like the whole. It was like a bunch of unsung heroes on the defensive line. And you know, the previous Super Bowl, we'll have to say it was Fred Johnson, maybe Mekhi Becton. Like Fred Johnson, without Fred Johnson, we might have lost a couple of those games. And we wouldn't be in the situation that we were in the Super Bowl. We always got like filler players that do a real good job, way past what they're supposed to do, and probably can start somewhere else. And I think this year it's got to be Brett Toth at center. And Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby put on a show against the Giants, and I think he earned the running back 2 spot. I like Will Shipley, but Tank Bigsby, you can't deny the tape that he put out there. That was marvelous. Like, I don't know if he was in the zone or whatever, but 2 running backs in a Saquon Barkley form like that is dangerous. It's dangerous. If we can do that on a daily, on a game-by-game situation, my God, with the defense getting some upgrades coming off the bye, which we're going to talk about. We go with I know a lot of people want this Denzel Ward thing, and I got reason to believe we might be all right. The Kelee Ringo thing, even if it upgrades and be a Ja'Cory Bennett, and he just come in and plays very, very well, I think we're fine. If Kelee Ringo's where it's at, I think we're fine. So let's get into these topics. Started off with Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts versus the Blitz. He is 21 for 25, 354 passing yards, 5 touchdowns against the Blitz. 5 touchdowns and a perfect passer rating of 158.3 against the Blitz. I think at one point his weakness was the blitz. Now it's his strength. It's his strength. I think somebody was saying that about Jordan. Oh, how fitting is that? The dude that he hangs out with so much. Jordan's his weakness coming out of college was he couldn't dribble. He had no handles. It became his biggest strength. Jalen Hurts has made the blitz, being able to beat the blitz, his strength. They're gonna have to do like coverages or something to beat Jalen Hurts. If you're trying to confuse him or make him do something stupid, it's gonna have to be coverages because he's perfect against the blitz. Brett Toth has become like, he just came out of nowhere. I think I had like a video where I said that he was going to be the guard while Landon Dickerson was out. He played okay at guard. But I'm liking him more at center. And Jordan Mailata has a funny story.
I'll tell you a funny story about Brett. Actually.
Yeah, do it.
2019. comes into the building. It's my second year in the league. And I'm sitting there like, man, who is this specimen that just walked in? This guy, he's lean as hell. He's lean.
Yeah.
And, you know, the chatter was, yeah, there's this guy from Army. He's a tackle. We just brought him in to work out. And I'm like, man, he had to take my job. And I'm sitting there like, I don't know much. I still don't know what the hell Army was. I didn't know it was a bloody college.
Oh, right.
You know,
So you just
saying, like,
he came from the
I'm
Army.
saying like he just came
Jordan's
from the
like,
Army.
there's a soldier in here getting ready to play
What the hell's
football.
going on? And
How am I going to beat
But
him now?
I'm sitting here like,
Exactly,
he's
yeah.
like, he was, I shouldn't say undersized, he was fit. He was like 260, 270 when he came in. Just lean. I'm talking lean. Ripped. And I'm sitting there like, man, this guy plays tackle. I'm cooked. I'm gonna lose I'm gonna be shipped back to Australia before this thing even begins. Then we went out there to practice and I saw him kick set and I was like, I'm good. It's one of my favorite stories to tell. Brett's like, I hate when you tell that story. But it's one of my favorite stories to tell just because, man, like, and now he's one of my best friends on the team, you know? It's just kind of crazy how everything works out. And, man, it sure has played in his favor, especially this last game. I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah, that is kind of funny. That is kind of funny, man. But I think I like him more at center. Like I said previously to the video, I like him more at center. He is a smart dude, which became evident when I listened to his press conference of his interview of him telling us about defense. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I know a little bit about football. I don't know the in-between line things of it. The way he was describing what was going on was like a professor out there. I'm gonna let him mangle your brain too, so we can be on the same page. Run it.
You adjust. You've got to be ready because you've got to feel it. You know, you go and look, are they an outside pressure team? All right, in the middle of a certain drive, they switch up. Now they become an inside pressure team. What fronts it out of? What formation is it in response to? And you've got to be able to honestly, in the thick of it, slow it down, see what it is, and adjust to their adjustment.
Yeah, I don't know what none of that shit mean. Excuse my friend. I don't know what none of that shit mean. I figure he knows what it means. I'm gonna live through him because I don't know what it means. He sounds like he know what it means. He's saying it with confidence, so he sounds like he know what it means. And I think you got to be smart to play center. Jason Kelce was probably as smart as they come as the centers we had, and he did like the protections and stuff like that for Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts said it all the time. He did the protections. So when Jason Kelce left, Jalen Hurts said he had to do the protection. So now he got he's taking on a new challenge and stuff like that. So I know you got to be smart to play center. Brett Toth is playing center at a high level in the first time he's played center. I mean, the first time I've seen him play center. So, I mean, I don't know. Cam Jurgens coming back. He's worked before, but if he's not the same Cam Jurgens, I think we wait until he becomes that Cam Jurgens because we got Brett Toth who's playing pretty well. Let's get in Tank Bigsby. Tank Bigsby, we traded for him from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and this has become a steal. The man had 9 carries for 100 yards plus in this game. And one of my favorite runs of this game has got to be the halfback draw. Jalen Hurts took a sizable sack, a big sack. I was livid with how far he went back to take that sack. And then the play right after that, Tank Bigsby gets the whole thing back. Run the tape because I didn't know what to feel like watching this.
26, absolutely terrific run. What the Eagles are going to be doing here is running trap game. Okay, so this is kind of a broken play a little bit from Tank. We have Brett Toth, the center here, is going to be skipping over, pulling right across from Landon Dickerson. You want to be following that right there. Then you have down blocks and the rest here. Dallas Goedert comes out here. He trips. And so he's actually able to go in as a lead blocker to the outside. What's going to happen immediately is that 93 is going to get a really good push on Tyler Steen. Dexter Lawrence has a good position right here. And Cyril, Brian Burns, I believe it is, beats Mailata. So what Bigsby saw immediately there as it went out is they're losing on that side. Makes a snap decision and cuts it back. and then just beats 53 to the outside first and makes him miss right after. Break the tackle on him. Like I said, Dallas Goedert coming out effectively working as like a lead blocker out there, and then you have a good block by Darius Cooper as well. Terrific run.
Man, I don't know if nobody saw that coming. I knew we were gonna do a halfback draw because we tend to do that when we feel like we can't pick it up. But I didn't think that halfback draw would get us all those yards back in a first down. Tank Bigsby got explosive. He got dynamite in his calves. The man is fast. He's shifty. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he got good power to him. It's like having a mini Saquon Barkley back there. Saquon go out, we still got a Saquon Barkley back there. So, I'm excited, especially if we blocking like this. I'm excited what this could be, man. It don't look good for A.J. Dillon, but I'm excited what this can bring. So, look, I know a lot of y'all are talking about this Denzel Ward thing. Hear me out here. Hear me out. After the bye, we getting Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham should play after the bye. And right before I go into all the rest of the stuff, Brandon Graham should play. We know what he's capable of. And then just in case you don't remember, run the tape.
The last time we saw Brandon Graham play, 13 snaps in Super Bowl 59, he played like this. Left guard's going to come and pull, and bam! He sets a violent edge right there, turning Pacheco in right here to Burks. Like nothing, like that's how you go to meet a pulling guard. And then he attacked the right tackle like this, with power and with violence, through the inside shoulder. Just stab, man, right to Mahomes. All right, now, the flag comes out. He draws a holding call right there. There's the flag. He draws the holding call. All right, and then you get this right here. He runs an exit stunt right here, an end tackle game with the Jomo. And he goes into Creed Humphrey, and there's Mahomes running. Somebody's chasing Mahomes. I see one defensive lineman getting to Mahomes, and that's Brandon Graham. They need power, they need effort, and they need violence. And that's what BG is back in the team to do, create and produce that type of thing.
Just in case you don't remember, that ain't even him at full strength. He played that game and didn't even finish because he wasn't at full strength. Think about what Brandon Graham is going to do for this defense. We got the Kobe Dean back there bringing physicality. Brandon Graham attacks the ball like a like a Tasmanian devil or something. Then Nolan Smith will be back. Nolan's coming back as well. Brandon Graham, Nolan Smith. She'd play both of them on the same. They both attack. I think the run game gets so much better with Nolan Smith and Brandon Graham there. And then you get Cam Jurgens back. You get A.J. Brown back. The Packers and the Lions. A lot of people talking about we losing those games. Don't be too quick to run your mouth about that. We've owned the Packers for a while. You know what I'm saying? Don't be too quick to run your mouth. The Lions have been asking for us for a minute. We're going to give y'all what y'all want. We're going to give y'all what y'all want. On paper, we're the better team. We just going to give y'all what y'all want. We won't need to cover with Brandon Graham beating on offensive tackles like how he do. Brandon Graham last year almost had double digits in sacks coming off the bench, playing very limited snaps. Y'all, just think about it. It ain't finna be no more. I know Jalen Hunt is missing a lot of tackles, a lot of sack tackles. He is missing a lot of tackles, but I can see him figuring it out. He come in. Our edge might be our weakest part of our defense, but it's going to turn into the strongest part of our defense after this bye. That is all I got, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn those post notifications on so you don't miss no video. We out. Let's go Birds.